Today we are talking about these two keyboards, the ZONEX75 and Tilly60 from IQUNIX. I know, so many people have already done videos about them months ago. We're not that big influencer to get our hands on these two hugely popular keyboards that quickly. I apologize for that. But hey, since you are in, why don't you see what we have to say about these two keyboards? So, big one first. That's the ZONEX75 Alice Blue, and the keycaps are IQUNIX Alice Blue keycaps. How about that? 10 out of 10, how would you rate it? Everyone has a reason for buying a custom keyboard. Some like the unique look, some like the super thought typing sound, or the crispy typing feedback. Anyway, I'm definitely a shallow person. A good appearance to my taste is the main reason I buy a keyboard. And then the ZONEX75 is definitely one of the purchases I would consider. I'll give 9 out of 10. No fancy design, but very much a custom keyboard. What do I mean by custom keyboard? Wide bezel, exposed screws, and no keyboard feet. Oh wait, it has feet, and it will lift about 3 degrees. I must give kudos to this keyboard feet because custom keyboards with feet are as rare as pandas, especially on aluminum cases. Oh, and I have to give props to the official Alice Blue keycaps as well. Besides the neat characters and the nice build quality, the color matches the keyboard perfectly with no color difference. This is a Moonstone Turbo Switch, a customized linear switches from IQUNIX. The operating force is not too big nor too small. As its official data says, it is better for gaming. It has a built-in light guide column that increases the brightness of the backlit by 35%. In fact, its PCB mount stabilizers are more praiseworthy than switches. Without further ado, let's hear them first. The looped stabilizers are much better than I expected. Combined with the various Poron and IPEX fillers inside, it just makes sense that the typing sound will be so good. I'll put the typing sound test at the end so you can hear for yourself to see if I'm right. IQUNIX says that this keyboard is also gasket mount, but it doesn't look like a traditional gasket structure inside. It's made of a metal rods that hold the PCB to the top case instead of sandwiched in the middle. Combine the gasket and top mount together, the designer is a genius. This new design keeps the softness of the gasket while still maintains the consistent feel of the top mount. Simply put, it's not too soft nor too hard for typing. Apple fan. Then it's time for us to talk about this keyboard. We have this Tilly60 anodized silver. Obviously, it is a HHKB layout keyboard. Without talking about the typing experience with this layout, the best thing about this is that it looks good. The symmetrical left and right typewriter keys makes the Tilly60 a great keycap display stand. Plus, this storage compartment and knob is definitely the most elegant protectness on your desk. Speaking of the storage compartment, it really helps me a lot, and it's so much safer to keep some of my easily lost gadgets here. There's also a silicone pad at the bottom to prevent it from being scratched. One small suggestion though, it would be nice if the lid is magnetic. Otherwise, one day if I lost it, I will be sad to see a storage compartment without a lid. This is the Moonstone switch, not the turbo one, also a linear switch. The operating force is a little smaller than the turbo version, better for work and study. There's a typing test at the end, so remember to check it out. But to be honest, I do like its typing sound. It's a very crispy sound. But still, the typing feedback of the spacebar on ZONEX75 is more stable. Plus, I'm really not used to HHKB layout, so I will still use the ZONEX75 for office work most of the time. I have to apologize to you guys. We've tightened this screw too much, so we wouldn't be able to take this keyboard apart now. Sorry. But anyway, it's also flex cut PCB and FR4 plates, just like ZONEX75. There's also that unique gasket mount, so no need to repeat what I've just said. Interestingly, even the Tilly60 is more compact, but it's softer. It's a little more gasket mount oriented than the ZONEX75, which would be more like a top mount keyboard. So this is what I would say about these two keyboards. The ZONEX75 for me is just a perfect keyboard. The typing feedback, the sound, even accessories are good. Some people may not like the exposed screw design, but I'm totally fine with it. The missing delete key, I can fix it with a VIA. And yeah, I enjoy the keyboard quite a bit. As for the Tilly60, why would I pick a layout that I'm not used to? The answer is I'm really missing a piece of art to put on my desk. You know, keyboard enthusiasts are so weird sometimes. But if you need a high-end 60% mechanical keyboard that you will use regularly, I'd recommend the WK version of the Tilly60. I don't know if you guys like these two keyboards or not. Let me know in the comment section. Remember to subscribe to our channel. Lots of new phone reviews coming soon. And we're from Gizmochina. I'll see you next time.